Hello everyone. On today's video we are going to continue to work with the logo for my channel, and hopefully we're going to narrow it down to two different designs that then we can move in the next stage into the computer and start working with them there. So just as a kind of recap, one of the logos that we came up with last time was this one that we really liked, and this one here that we liked a lot. And I kind of worked a little bit on my own as well. I had some brainstorms, so I started drawing and came up with this idea, which I kind of like to play around with a little bit. And then this idea here as well, using like a looping pattern and seeing about getting the words into like a flowing script that is a like a spiral or something like that. So those are the four that I'm going to kind of play around with this time. So this one is pretty straightforward. Not a whole lot to do with it. It's pretty much just four squares like that. Like that. Oops, let me get it on screen here. Sorry about that. I like to tilt my paper when I write. Okay. The other one is this here. That is much more of a rounded shape like that. With A, S, M, R, bids. And then some sound like waves coming off of it. And then the next one was something like this, which I was envisioning as video screens, kind of set at an angle. One over top of the other. So kind of a variation on the rectangles. Like that. And then the final one was here with the looping script type approach. So those are the basic rough ideas. So I like each one of these for different reasons. And I really like this one, but my main concern is that it would be really hard to read and understand what letters it was trying to convey. So I have to really make sure when I work with this that this is clearly ASMR. And this one is okay, but it's rather boring and obvious. So I really like this one, and this one's kind of got some possibilities, but I need to work with it a whole lot more. So let's see. I want to start with this one. I think this one has the most potential. It's easy to read, it's nice and soft, and it has the sound waves coming off of it, which I really like. So let's see here. Working with this central shape, make it nice and round on either end. And put in the waves like this. Again, not being super precise right now, mostly just playing around with the possibilities. This could almost be like a sleeping mask, or glasses or something that somebody's wearing. I don't know. It's an idea. I wonder if I actually had a comment on one of my videos, which I really liked, saying, what if this was more of a pillow shape? So that is definitely something to explore. The pillow is more kind of rounded. And kind of blobby a little bit. I think when we think of pillows, we think of more corners that look like that. But then you don't really get the opportunity to have sound waves off of them. It doesn't quite look like it should. I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to go back to this though, because I don't like this shape here, and I don't know that you could have a pillow. This doesn't really read as a pillow to me, with the convex shapes on either side. So let's work more with this jelly bean shape. See if we can make similar circles here. Let's try that again. That didn't work out so well. Let's see if we made it really short and stubby. Like that. And hit really round lowercase letters in it. I don't like these though. But I like the compactness of this. I think it would be easier to put on the screen and stuff and not take up as much room if it was compact like that. I wonder if we did. Yeah, looks too much like a hot dog. We want our sound waves to be just as curved as the edge here. Yeah, see, these are too flat. I like this better. Okay. Now I think these are kind of taking over, so keep them round, but maybe like reduce them in size so that we don't have this extra stuff sticking out. What if we only had 2 little lines here instead of 3? Okay. Well, I definitely think we have something to move to the computer with here. And then we can definitely make sure that we can play around with exactly what this shape looks like. And either make it 100% symmetrical, or maybe make one side larger than the other, or something like that. So, pretty much making these more pronounced than they were up here in the original, and shrinking it in a little bit so it's not as long and skinny. And the other one I want to play with is this. Let me sharpen my pencil here. And keep my pencil sharpener from eating the pencil. It tends to want to do that. Come on. Oh, like that. Okay, that's a little better, I guess. So, what I like about this is having a flowing circle like spiral. I like the way that flows and moves, and it's really dynamic. So I'm wondering if we can if that looks like an A enough, or if it just looks like a backwards 6. And if we stop that one there, pick up here, then the thing is how to get this I wonder if we just keep this shape and don't try to make it into letters. And we treat it more just like a logo than a word mark. Excuse the train. Hopefully it won't become too annoying. I think we put the letters inside of it. That'd be kind of cheesy. But if we're going to keep this as a spiral, we can do a whole lot more with it. If we're not trying to turn it into letters. Make it a little bit more dynamic, maybe. Maybe play around with the size of the loops. Maybe have it coming in like this. I think this is looking a little strange, but what if we take it and just emphasize this part of the loops. And this just kind of fades off. We come up this way. Maybe like put the letters in there or something. So let's see, A-S-M-R. It's got some possibilities. It needs a lot more work. But I like the dynamic part of this. I think I might get rid of that. I think we're kind of getting away from the main look here. Well, this is pretty much already complete where I want it to be. So I'm going to move this into the computer. I'm going to move that into the computer. And I may keep working with this. I know what I kind of have an idea in my head, but it is not fully formed. And I don't think this is going to make a strong logo. But I may keep this idea for something else. I don't know that this really says relax and sleep. And I'm gonna get rid of that one completely. I don't like it. So next time I'll be putting this in the computer and putting this in the computer and showing you how I do that, working in Illustrator and creating the shapes and the text, and we'll play with fonts and probably move into working with colors as well. Okay? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's pretty much just a development process of taking the strongest ideas and playing around with them and seeing what you can do with them. Nothing really jumped out. I tried here, just kind of explore it and see if it goes somewhere. But if it doesn't, especially if you've already got some strong ideas, not trying to push it and force it into something. But this will still be percolating in the back of my brain, and it may come back and influence maybe one of these other designs or something. Okay? Well, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. One other step in the creative process. Nothing fantastically exciting, but a necessary step of just refining the ideas and playing around with them a little bit and seeing if anything new pops up. Alright? Thank you for subscribing. Please follow me on Twitter. My Twitter name is the same as my YouTube name, ASMR Vids. And please share these videos if you like them. And I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.